Stress-related diseases are one of the biggest health issues in the UK. You know, from cancer to heart attacks, so many serious illnesses and early deaths can be attributed to stress. And while a little bit of stress such as that from exercise is good for us, prolonged exposure, whether it's conscious or even subconscious, is really not good for our health. And one of the best bits of advice, it's a bit of advice that I was given years ago, and I absolutely swear by it, and I'm constantly telling my children and even my wife, is this: when it comes to stress, and I'm not trying to simplify it because I know it's quite a complex sort of subject, there's many different facets to stress and anxiety too, but one of the best bits of advice I've ever been given is only spend time thinking about things that you can change the outcome. If it's already happened and it's in the past, or it's something you can't control, then just try not to spend any time thinking about it. Just instead, only invest your time, your thoughts and your energy into those things that you can influence. On top of that sound bit of advice, I have spent, as a CEO of companies with thousands of employees, I've spent years trying to uncover what truly makes people happy. And I've come up with 6 sort of reoccurring traits of what I class happy people. First thing is, happy people don't seem to worry much and therefore aren't stressed. Sort of comes back to my point before. Second thing is, most happy people have a close circle of friends or family, or even if that's online, you know, they have a sense of belonging to something. Third thing is, I find that happy people tend to challenge themselves frequently. Happy people tend to have a purpose in life. They also tend to have a high tolerance of others mainly. And finally, it's about food, you wouldn't be surprised. Because eating rubbish food, packaged foods with highly processed, with chemicals, all those things can leave us stressed. And one of the things I always say to people, if you want proof in that, it's even subconscious. Why is that? Because think of all the different meals that we eat. Which is the one that might stress you out the most? It's desserts, yeah? And if you spell desserts backwards, it actually even spells the word stressed. If you need any more proof, I don't know what there is to say. Junk food, amongst other things that we've just mentioned, will kill your happiness. So getting your nutrition right really can help with the way we feel. Hopefully that's enough to prove it. So just remember that good food is associated with good mood. Good food is associated because when you think about the brain, with helping support our neurotransmitters, in particular serotonin, serotonin is like our happiness neurotransmitter, sending happiness signals around the brain. And also what we will find by getting good nutrition right is a neurotransmitter called dopamine, which is a pleasure transmitter. It helps regulate that too. So it's really important, alongside getting exercise, getting a good night's sleep, that you get the right nutrition, because anxiety, depression, everything, it's all happening here. But this is sort of regulated by those 6 things I talked about with happy people, but also by the nutrition that we're feeding the brain. Now, what products do we offer at Primal that might help? Well, first of all, vitamin C. Now, it's been clinically proven across Europe in something called our European Food Standard Agency, from clinical trial after clinical trial, that vitamin C helps the normal functioning of our nervous system and protects our cells from oxidative stress. So lots of things around vitamin C. Make sure you're eating nutritional food, loads of bell peppers, lots of green leafy vegetables, but also taking a vitamin C supplement. And then magnesium, which in double-blind clinical trials, the most rigorous scientific tests of them all, has been found to both contribute to normal functioning of our nervous system and also contributes to normal psychological functions. Next, you might consider taking a zinc tablet, as are possibly the most powerful on the market in the UK today. And studies on zinc have conclusively found that it contributes to normal cognitive functions. And the next product, and probably the most vital of all, is omega-3. It's vital for helping again those neurotransmitters that I've been talking about, and clinical studies have clearly demonstrated that it helps maintain our normal blood pressure and contributes to normal functioning of the brain. Yeah, these are clinical studies. So omega-3, for me, it's the oil for the brain. A large proportion of the fat in our brain is omega-3. So like a car, like oil in a car, if you just leave it and don't change it, what happens? Keep changing the omega-3 in the brain by supplementing with our really powerful omega-3 soft gels. Now, the other thing that you might want to look at is CBD oils. We have two that we import. We import a range from Switzerland, the Alpine CBD, all organic, all very, very powerful. And we also import a range from Colorado in the USA through a company called ProLife. Have a look at those, do your own research on CBD oils and see if it's something that you think is right for you. And also, let me quickly say about our Happy Day multivitamins. They're a herbal supplement which include a whole list of vitamins and minerals targeted at improving mood and reducing anxiety. To find out more about any of these supplements, just go down below, click on those that catch your eye or those that you're interested in that I've just talked about. Click on them for more information, see what the customers are saying about them on the reviews. All those reviews are totally independent. And then make sure, if you're feeling a bit stressed or a little bit anxious or a little bit of depression, that you pick one or two that you think are right for you.